The question becomes, what happened with Baker Mayfield? Dan Orlovsky from ESPN's Get Up, a guy that's defended him. Here's his thoughts.
Baker Mayfield's issue is not what people in the NFL, both player or coaches, think of him. Baker Mayfield's issue is that he lost the chip on his shoulder. He lost that I'm a walk-on attitude and I'm going to take everything from everybody else because I'm going to work for it. And he had that little bit of a, entitled, I was the #1 draft pick type of mindset for a few moments. Greeny, this is a guy that 2 years ago led the Browns with a bottom 10 defense into the playoffs and had a top 10 QBR. I mean, it is the perfect scenario for a general manager in the NFL to buy low and look brilliant. Everybody thinks Baker Mayfield can't play. Everybody thinks that Baker Mayfield stinks. If Baker Mayfield goes back to that mindset that I'm a walk-on and I'm going to go win the Heisman and then I'm going to go earn to be the #1 job and in 2020 I'm going to go 11-5, then you got a starting quarterback in the NFL. And the only guy in this draft that I think is more talented than Baker Mayfield, if he reaches his heights, is Malik Willis from Liberty.
G. Bush, I think there's a lot of truth to what Orlovsky said. I don't know about losing his edge. I think other than Willis, nobody in that draft, if you're telling me pick one of these guys that's your quarterback, it's probably going to be Mayfield other than Malik Willis.
When you talk about on the draft tip, I totally agree. I think Baker Mayfield has raw talent that is better than Pickett. I think he's better than the kid from Cincinnati. I think he's better than a lot of these quarterbacks in this draft. But I couldn't disagree more with Dan Orlovsky. The thing that has hurt Baker Mayfield throughout this whole situation is that proverbial chip on his shoulder. Let me explain. Let's go deep into this. When you talk about Baker Mayfield and you're talking about a quarterback, when you're at the highest and high levels, those Jedi mind tricks might work in high school. That chip on your shoulder might work in college. But when you get to the highest level and everybody fast, everybody's putting in the work, everybody is doing the next level stuff to be successful, chips don't work. You could think people have doubted you your whole life, but you could get your tail kicked between the lines. Hey, I thought I should have went to a bigger school. That don't help me out when you're trying to get off a double team block. It does nothing for you. It's about execution, it's about preparation, and it's about doing the things, the small things, not thinking that people's trying to doubt you, because if people are trying to doubt you, that don't help your accuracy. You could have the biggest ship in the world, and you can say, man, these guys don't even understand what I had to go to get there, and the defensive backs don't care either. They'll just jump right in front of these routes and take it to the house. You can't keep falling back on that chip on your shoulder stuff, because at the end of the day, it's about what you do in between them white lines. It don't matter what I say. It don't matter what you say, respectively. It don't matter what the fans say. It's all about what happens in your race, your religion, your economic background, your family makeup has nothing to do with whether or not you can get beat on Sunday or Saturdays. That's what makes football the best sport ever, because it don't matter what you come with. It doesn't matter. You can still get beat. And that's what makes it great, and that's what makes it great theater, and that's why Americans love it. It don't matter about the tropes. Tropes don't get you no wins.